Welcome back to the Nap Lab. Today we're kicking off our new series of reviews for Helix. In April 2025, Helix launched redesigned versions of their lineup of Core, Luxe, and Elite level mattresses. These newly updated designs impact all 21 models that Helix sells. Naturally, we're starting with their most popular model, the Helix Midnight. We've reviewed previous iterations of the Midnight model back in 2022 and also in 2021. The big difference this time around is that they've reduced the amount of memory foam and switched it from being the topmost foam layer to the middle one. In addition, it looks like we may have some slightly different foam formulations in the comfort layer. Other than that, there are only minor aesthetic updates. That being said, let's see how the Midnight performed this time around. Here is the performance scorecard for the Helix Midnight. As you can see, the Midnight scored well in most categories, but there is still room for improvement across the board. It has a near perfect company score at 9.7. Categories including cooling, edge support, and press relief scored on the higher end with a 9.0 and 9.5 scores. From there, motion transfer, sex, and off-gassing all scored in the mid to low 8s. Finally, the lowest scoring category belongs to response time with a score of 7.3. In the end, the Helix Midnight earned an overall performance score of 8.76. This is a solid notch above the average score of 8.53, and it places the Midnight within the top 33% among all hybrids we've tested to date. The Helix Midnight mattress is available in a single firmness, 6 out of 10, where 10 is the most firm. This gives the mattress a medium firm feel. This firmness is suitable for a wide range of preferences and makes it a good choice for most sleepers. Next, we're going to talk through what the Helix Midnight does best. First, the price of the Midnight is about 22% less expensive than the average hybrid we've tested. At $1,100 for a queen, this is a savings of around $300. Second, the cooling performance on the Midnight is excellent. Even so, Helix offers an optional cooling cover if you want its absolute best cooling performance. Third, the mattress has fantastic pressure relief. Its comfort layer consists of 4 layers of material to offer better pressure relief and a gradual transition to the support coils below. This allows for a comfortable experience in all sleeping positions. However, not all mattresses are ideal for all sleepers. Let's talk through the important consideration points for the Helix Midnight. First, the topmost layers are a little slow to respond. The memory foam used within the mattress simply takes a couple of moments to reform back to its original shape, which slows down the total mattress responsiveness. Second, the trial period offered by Helix is only 100 nights. This is a good deal shorter than the average 176-night trial we see across all mattresses tested to date. Third, the mattress took a full week to rid itself of noticeable odors. This is just a little worse than average, but it can be a little annoying when trying to enjoy your new mattress right away. Your body weight and sleeping position impact the types of mattress that are best able to support you. Our analysis is designed to help match the correct mattress to the right body types and sleeping positions. Support on the Helix Midnight is excellent. During our test, I felt well supported in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with an 8-inch support layer. This is just marginally thicker than the average 7.9-inch support layer based on all of our tests to date. The mattress uses a proven material layer design, quality foams, and a robust coil unit. For a mattress to feel supportive, it must be both comfortable and keep the body in a neutral alignment. The pocket coil unit helps create support and a neutral body alignment, while the 4-inch comfort layer creates ample comfort and pressure relief. When we look at our objective pressure mapping tests, an analysis of the materials, and my subjective experiences, I'm confident most sleepers will find support on the Helix Midnight is excellent. Be sure to visit us over at naplab.com/mattress-quiz. There, you can submit your needs and preferences, and we'll send you back a personalized recommendation based on your inputs. Next up, we're going to move on to our individual performance tests. In Nap Lab, we test each mattress by analyzing according to 10 factors that impact the feel, comfort, and performance. First up, we have our cooling test. To measure cooling, we lie on the mattress for 15 minutes, allow it to absorb body heat. Then we get off the mattress and take periodic measurements of the surface level temperature. Our tests show how the mattress retains and releases heat and overall cooling performance. Mattresses that breathe better, retain less heat, and sleep cooler are better as they allow sleepers to maintain a comfortable temperature. The Helix Midnight has excellent cooling. During our test, I did not feel any significant level of heat retention around my body. To the contrary, the mattress did a fantastic fantastic job and kept the surface of the mattress cooler. The Helix Midnight has several common sense design factors that help to improve cooling. Specifically, the hybrid design brings extra airflow into the mattress, and the coil layer is simply less material that could easily absorb heat relative to sport foam. In addition, the mattress comfort layer is primarily polyfoam, and there is only 1 inch of memory foam. Having less memory foam is helpful, as memory foam typically retains more heat compared to polyfoams. Lastly, all of the foam layers are high quality and seem to breathe well. In our objective temperature test, we measured a max surface level temperature of 89.9 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 0.1 degrees warmer than the average of 89.8 degrees based on all of our tests to date. After getting off the mattress, the temperature declined by 7.7 degrees from minute 0 to 1, which is 3.1 degrees better than the average 0 to 1 minute decline of 4.6 degrees. This rapid dissipation of heat within just 1 minute is especially impressive and noteworthy. When we consider the combination of objective data, my subjective experiences, and analysis of the materials, I'm confident in my view the cooling is excellent. One final note, the Helix Midnight is available with an optional cooling cover. We tested the version without the cooling cover. However, our test of the Helix Midnight Luxe included the cooling cover. In those tests, the cooling performance was exceptionally good, earning a 10 out of 10 cooling performance. We would expect a similar bump in cooling performance for the Helix Midnight with the cooling cover. For the Sinkage test, we lie on the mattress. In addition, we use a 12-pound medicine ball to test pressure point sinkage. Deeper sinkage can cause sleepers to feel overly enveloped by the material layers, while less sinkage can make you feel that you're sleeping more on top of the mattress as opposed to in it. Sinkage is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. The Helix Midnight has moderate sinkage. During our test, we measured a pressure point sinkage depth of 2.20 inches. This is 0.03 inches more sinkage than the average sinkage depth of 2.17 inches based on all our tests to date. The mattress creates a dramatic body contouring hug. The Midnight uses a quilted cover, but it's also relatively thin, which allows for more direct body engagement with the foam layers. As a result, you can really feel the 1 inch memory foam layer near the top, which is creating that more dramatic body contouring hug. In addition, the memory foam is also a significant reason the mattress is able to deliver fantastic pressure relief and comfort. Despite the increased body hug, I did not feel overly enveloped or stuck in the mattress. To test motion transfer, we placed one 12-pound medicine ball on one side of the mattress and drop another 12-pound medicine ball on the opposite side. In addition, we use an accelerometer to objectively measure the motion generated by the medicine ball drop. Lower motion transfer is better as it helps sleeping partners avoid disturbing each other during the night. The Helix Midnight has a low level of motion transfer. During our test, we measured a total acceleration range of 8.33 meters per second squared. This is 5% less motion transfer than the average of 8.73 meters per second squared. The relatively thin quilted cover, avoidance of deep tufting, and 1 inch memory foam layer near the top are the most significant factors helping to reduce motion transfer. In addition, the below average 8.21 inch bounce level ensures energy is kept to a minimum. In our motion transfer chart, which visualizes our accelerometer data, we can see the highest motion peaks from 0 to 0.14 seconds. Motion drops significantly immediately thereafter, and by 0.57 seconds, we return to near zero levels of energy. Overall, I'm extremely pleased with both the motion intensity and motion duration. Both are below average and at levels that won't be bothersome to most sleepers. To test response time, we place a 12-pound medicine ball on the mattress. Once it's fully at rest, we then quickly remove it and objectively measure the amount of time it takes the mattress to recover and resume its original shape. A faster response time is better, as quicker responding material layers better adapt to your changes in movement and prevent a stuck feeling. The Helix Midnight is a mixed bag for material responsiveness, with a moderate mostly recovered response time, but a slow fully recovered response time. In our mostly recovered test, we measured a recovery speed of 0.6 seconds, which is 0.17 seconds slower than the average of 0.43 seconds based on all of our tests to date. In our fully recovered responsiveness test, we measured a recovery speed of 1.4 seconds, which is 0.42 seconds slower than the average of 0.98 seconds. Ultimately, this is a tale of two foam types. We have the polyfoam layer within the mattress that rebound back to shape effectively instantly. However, we also have a 1 inch memory foam layer, which takes a couple of moments to fully recover to its original shape after being compressed. Certainly, we would have liked to have seen a faster, fully recovered response time. Even so, these responsiveness speeds, in combination with the moderate sinkage depth, don't create an excessive hug or stuck feel, and ease of movement was a non-issue. To run the bounce test, we drop a 12-pound medicine ball onto the mattress. We measured the maximum depth the ball sinks to before rebounding up, as well as the maximum height it achieved on the bounce. Bounce is a preferential factor. Some prefer more, others less. However, more bounce is typically better than less, as it improves ease of movement, aids in response time, and improves sex performance. The Helix Midnight has a moderate level of bounce. During our test, we measured a total bounce height of 8.21 inches. This is 1.02 inches less bounce than the average of 9.23 inches based on all of our tests to date. The 1-inch memory foam layer has a more traditional feel and a slower material responsiveness. These attributes also create a lower bounce, while the coil layer and polyfoam layers are fast to recover and create more bounce. When in combination with the memory foam layer, you still end up with a lower than average level of bounce. That reduced bounce is helping to reduce motion transfer. However, it's also making sex performance worse. So there are pros and cons to a lower than average level of bounce. For an assessment of edge support, I lie on and sit on the edge of the mattress to measure level of support and compression. Less sinkish while sitting and lying directly on the edge of the mattress is better, as it creates a more supportive edge for sleeping, lounging, and amorous activities. The Helix Midnight has outstanding sitting edge support and excellent lying edge support. In our sitting edge support test, we measured a sitting sinkage compression of 3.00 inches. This is 1.03 inches less sitting sinkage than the average of 4.03 inches based on all of our tests to date. While sitting directly along the edge, the mattress created robust support, and there was no collapse of materials. That's exactly what we hope to see. While lying directly on the edge of the mattress, I felt the support was excellent in all sleeping positions. The mattress is equipped with reinforced coils along the left and right sides of the mattress, but not along the head or foot. These coils, in combination with the total profile height, medium firm feel, and high quality foams, work together to deliver fantastic support for both lying and sitting. Overall, I'm exceedingly pleased with the edge performance, especially given the price point. Our sex test uses a weighted formula to assess sex performance. Higher bounce and more supportive edge are the most important factors, with noise, pressure relief, and cooling being lesser weighted inputs. Mattresses with more bounce and better edge support perform better for sex, as do mattresses that don't make as much noise and are more comfortable to lie on. The Helix Midnight has good sex performance. On the positive side, the mattress has minimal noise with both excellent pressure relief and cooling. In addition, the mattress earned a perfect score for edge support with just 3 inches of sitting sinkage compression. This ensures the edge of the mattress is robust and usable for amorous activities. The only area where the Midnight struggles is bounce. At just 8.21 inches of total bounce height, the mattress is well below the average. When it comes to sex, more bounce is almost always better. The lower bounce level means that sex is more strenuous compared to mattresses with more bounce. Even so, when we look at the total picture of sex performance, the mattress still earns a good score, and I don't expect sex performance will be an issue for most sleepers. Our pressure relief test is a measure of overall pressure relief performance. We analyze materials, layers, thicknesses, density, and design elements in conjunction with a subjective assessment of our experience while lying on the mattress. Mattresses with better pressure relief are able to create a more comfortable sleeping surface. The Helix Midnight has an excellent level of pressure relief. During our test, I felt no significant pressure points anywhere on my body. The Midnight is equipped with 4 inches of comfort material, which is 0.18 inches less comfort material than the average comfort layer thickness of 4.18 inches based on all of our tests to date. Despite being a touch south of average, the mattress is incredibly comfortable, a fact all the more impressive given the relatively budget price point. The mattress uses both poly and memory foam. The 1-inch memory foam layer in particular really feels like it's doing the heavy lifting. During our test, I could really feel the body contouring, hug, and pressure relief, and given the way that feels on my body, it really feels like the bulk of that is coming from the memory foam. In our objective pressure mapping test, we measured a max PSI of 0.64. This is well below the threshold for high pressure, which is 2.0 PSI. Additionally, the average PSI was notably impressive also, coming in at 0.07 on the back, 0.14 on the side, and 0.09 on the stomach across our sleep positions. All 3 sleep position tests were considerably better than average PSI by position, as shown in the table on screen now. When I consider our objective pressure mapping tests, material thickness, material quality, and my subjective experiences on the mattress, I'm confident most sleepers will find the pressure relief to be excellent. To evaluate off-gassing, we assess the mattress following the initial unboxing, taking a subjective measure of any strong smells. We monitor the mattress over a period of days until the mattress no longer has a strong odor. Mattresses with a less strong odor and/or an odor displays more quickly are better. The Helix Midnight had a strong smell upon the initial unboxing. The mattress smelled for 7 days. This is 0.5 days longer than the average smell duration of 6.5 days. The mattress has a pretty typical polyfoam smell. The company score takes a look at the factors that may influence your experience with the mattress. Factors include length of the trial period, warranty, shipping costs, return costs, trust, and country of origin. Helix has an excellent company score with consumer-friendly terms and conditions. The mattress includes a 109 trial period and a lifetime warranty. Shipping and returns are both free as well, and all Helix mattresses are made in the US. Helix has been around since 2015, and based on my experiences with them and feedback from my readers over the years, they are a brand that I have a high degree of trust with. So, should you buy the Helix Midnight? I think this is a fantastic deal for many sleepers. For a mattress in the $1,000 range for a queen, the Midnight exceeds the average performance level of most mattresses we've tested at a lower price point. Most notably, it has fantastic cooling and pressure relief, which is not guaranteed in all mattresses in this price tier. Furthermore, it has extremely good support around its edge, which allows you to trust more of its surface for sleeping and amorous activities. Finally, with free shipping, free returns, and a lifetime warranty, there's little risk to giving it a try. For all these reasons, the Midnight is a solid pick. However, if you do have a little extra money to spend, the Midnight Lux is not that much more expensive while being one of the best mattresses we've ever tested. Well guys, that's it for this review. I hope you found it helpful. Comments or questions, please drop us those notes down below. If you're interested in buying the Helix Midnight, we've got a link in the description. For more from NapLab, be sure to get subscribed, ring that bell, and visit us over at naplab.com. As always, thank you so much for watching.